Tonight, we travel farther than any human mind was ever meant to go. Beyond the planets, beyond the stars, beyond the glowing rivers of distant galaxies, to the very edge of the universe itself. And somewhere out there, past the final light that will ever reach Earth, there may be something waiting. Or perhaps nothing at all. The universe is so large that even light, the fastest thing we know, cannot cross it completely. Every star you have ever seen, every galaxy captured by a telescope, every black hole, every nebula, every drifting world exists inside only a tiny bubble of what we can actually observe. A small island, floating in an ocean too vast to imagine. Tonight, as the world around you grows quiet, we are going to leave that island behind. Slowly, gently, drifting farther into the dark. And as you relax, as your breathing slows, and your thoughts begin to soften, we will ask one of the strangest questions ever imagined. What happens at the edge of the universe? Is there truly a boundary somewhere in the darkness? Could space simply go on forever, without end? And if the universe does have an edge, what would we see if we reached it? Would there be more stars? More galaxies? Another universe entirely? Or only silence, stretching endlessly into the unknown? For thousands of years, human beings believed the night sky was small. Ancient civilizations imagined a dome above the earth, filled with fixed stars, a cosmic ceiling. But over time, our universe began to grow. First came the planets, then the discovery that our sun was only one star among billions. Then billions of galaxies. And eventually, something even stranger. The realization that the universe may be far larger than anything we will ever see. Right now, as you lie here listening, there are places in the cosmos so distant their light will never reach Earth. Not in 1,000,000 years, not in 1,000,000,000, not even before the stars themselves die. Those regions are already beyond us, hidden forever behind the expansion of space itself. And yet, the universe continues to grow. Every second, every moment, the galaxies drift farther apart. The darkness deepens. The distances widen. And somewhere beyond all of it lies the greatest mystery of all. The edge. Or perhaps the absence of one. So tonight, let the universe slowly surround you. Let the noise of the day disappear. And together, we will drift toward the farthest place imaginable. The silent boundary between the known and the infinite. To understand where the edge of the universe might be, we first need to understand something far stranger, the true size of the cosmos itself. Because the universe is not simply big, it is vast beyond ordinary human thought, so large that numbers begin to lose meaning. Tonight, as we drift deeper into the darkness, try to imagine the Earth for a moment. A small blue world, silent and fragile, floating around an ordinary star. That star, our sun, is already enormous compared to us. More than 1 million Earths could fit inside it. And yet, the sun is only one star among hundreds of billions inside our galaxy alone. The Milky Way stretches across space like a glowing river of ancient light. If you could travel across it at the speed of light, the fastest speed physically possible, the journey from one side to the other would still take over 100,000 years. And beyond our galaxy, there are more galaxies. Not dozens, not hundreds, but billions upon billions, each containing their own stars, their own planets, their own endless cosmic nights. The deeper our telescopes peer into space, the larger the universe appears to become. And slowly, humanity realized something unsettling. We may never see all of it. Because the observable universe, the part we can actually detect, is only a fraction of what truly exists. A tiny illuminated bubble, surrounded by distances so immense that their light has not yet had enough time to reach us. And perhaps never will. Light moves incredibly fast, around 300,000 kilometers every second, fast enough to circle the Earth more than 7 times in a single moment. And yet, even light has limits. The universe itself is ancient, nearly 14 billion years old, which means the farthest light we can possibly observe has only had 14 billion years to travel. In theory, that would suggest the observable universe should stretch 14 billion light-years in every direction. But the truth is far stranger. While light travels through space, space itself is expanding. The galaxies are drifting apart continuously, like tiny islands floating away across a dark cosmic ocean. And because of this expansion, the observable universe is far larger than expected. Its true diameter is estimated to be around 93 billion light-years wide, a distance so enormous the human brain struggles to hold it. If every star in our galaxy were reduced to a grain of sand, the observable universe would still feel endless. And somewhere beyond that visible horizon, more galaxies almost certainly exist. Galaxies whose light will never arrive here. Not because they disappeared, but because space itself is...
Right now, there are regions of the universe permanently unreachable to humanity. Invisible shores beyond the cosmic horizon. Entire realms of existence hidden behind the expansion of reality itself. And as the universe continues to grow older, more stars vanish beyond that horizon forever. Slowly, silently, one by one, disappearing into the infinite dark. For most of human history, people believed the night sky was fixed and eternal. The stars appeared motionless, perfect, unchanging. Ancient civilizations imagined the cosmos as a great celestial dome suspended above the earth, a boundary of stars enclosing reality itself. But over centuries, that illusion slowly began to break apart. Astronomers discovered that the Earth was not the center of existence. Then they discovered our sun was ordinary. Then came the realization that our galaxy was only one among countless others. Every discovery pushed humanity farther from the center and deeper into uncertainty. Today, modern telescopes can peer so far into space that they are effectively looking backward through time. Some of the faint galaxies we observe tonight emitted their light before Earth even existed, before oceans formed, before life emerged. The universe we see is ancient history written in light. And still, there are limits to what we can observe. Beyond a certain distance, the darkness becomes unreachable. Not because nothing exists there, but because the universe has not existed long enough for its light to arrive. Imagine standing alone on a shoreline at night, watching distant ships disappear into thick ocean fog. The farther they drift, the less visible they become, until eventually they vanish entirely. Not because the ocean ended, but because your vision could no longer follow them. The observable universe may work in much the same way. A fading horizon in an ocean with no visible shore. Somewhere beyond the farthest visible galaxies, there exists a boundary we can never cross. Astronomers call it the cosmic horizon. Not a wall, not a physical edge, but a limit to what can ever be seen. A silent border created by time itself. Because no matter how advanced humanity may become, there are regions of the universe forever hidden from us. Even if we travelled at the speed of light, we would never reach them. The expansion of space is simply too powerful, too vast, too relentless. And every second, that horizon moves farther away. Imagine floating alone in the middle of a dark ocean at night. Far away, you notice distant lights flickering on the horizon, ships perhaps, or islands. But the ocean current pulls them away faster and faster. No matter how hard you swim, the distance only grows. Eventually, their lights fade completely into darkness. This is happening across the universe right now. Entire galaxies are disappearing beyond the cosmic horizon forever. Not exploding, not dying, simply drifting too far away for their light to ever reach us again. Over unimaginable spans of time, the night sky itself will slowly grow emptier. Future civilizations may look upward and see only darkness. No distant galaxies, no evidence of the vast universe we know today. Only a lonely collection of nearby stars, surrounded by an endless black void. The strange thing about the cosmic horizon is that it makes the universe feel both enormous and deeply isolated at the same time. Human beings often imagine space as something open and infinite. But in reality, we are trapped inside a bubble of visibility, a sphere of ancient light surrounding us in every direction. Beyond that sphere, the universe continues. But its signals cannot reach Earth, and perhaps never will. Right now, there may be stars burning in distant galaxies, completely unknown to humanity. Planets drifting silently around suns no telescope will ever detect. Civilizations, entire histories, entire cosmic stories, forever hidden beyond the observable universe. The scale of this becomes difficult to comprehend. Everything humanity has ever discovered, every spacecraft, every photograph from every telescope, exists inside only a tiny visible fragment of the whole cosmos. And that fragment is shrinking in a strange way. As space expands faster over billions of years, more galaxies vanish beyond the horizon. One day, far in the future, even the cosmic background glow left behind by the Big Bang may disappear. The universe could become quiet, dark, empty, as though the greater cosmos beyond our local stars had never existed at all. There is something strangely haunting about horizons. On Earth, a horizon feels reachable. You can walk toward it, sail toward it, chase it endlessly across oceans or deserts. But the cosmic horizon is different. It cannot be crossed, because it is not a place. It is a limit created by the age of the universe itself, a boundary between what can be known and what remains forever unreachable. And perhaps the most unsettling part is that we do not know how much lies beyond it. The observable universe may be only a tiny region inside something vastly larger. Some scientists believe the cosmos could continue forever in every direction. Infinite galaxies, infinite stars, infinite worlds. Others suspect the universe may curve back onto itself, like the surface of a sphere stretched through higher dimensions, a shape with no edge at all. And somewhere within these possibilities, a deeper question begins to emerge. If the observable universe is only a small fragment, then what truly exists beyond the darkness we cannot see? What ancient structures drift there unseen? What unimaginable distances separate those invisible galaxies? And if humanity could somehow travel beyond the cosmic horizon, would the universe continue endlessly into the black? Or would we finally encounter the edge we have been searching for all along?
And somewhere within these possibilities, a deeper question begins to emerge. If the observable universe is only a small fragment, then what truly exists beyond the darkness we cannot see? What ancient structures drift there unseen? What unimaginable distances separate those invisible galaxies? And if humanity could somehow travel beyond the cosmic horizon, would the universe continue endlessly into the black? Or would we finally encounter the edge we have been searching for all along?
Human beings naturally imagine that everything must have an ending. Every ocean has a shoreline. Every road eventually stops. Every room has walls. So when we think about the universe, our minds instinctively search for an edge, some final boundary hidden somewhere in the darkness. A place where the stars end, where space itself simply stops. But the universe may not work that way at all. In fact, one of the strangest possibilities in modern cosmology is that space may have no edge whatsoever. No wall, no border, no final destination. Only endless distance extending forever in every direction. The human mind struggles deeply with this idea. Infinity sounds simple as a word, but impossible to truly imagine.
A universe with no edge would mean there is no final galaxy, no outer boundary, no place where reality ends. You could travel forever through the cosmos, passing stars, galaxies, clusters, vast empty regions of darkness, and still never arrive at a final point. The universe would simply continue, endlessly, silently, without limit. And perhaps even stranger, some scientists believe the universe may still be finite while having no edge at all. a concept so unusual it almost feels impossible to picture. Yet the answer may lie hidden within the geometry of space itself.
Imagine an ant walking across the surface of the Earth. To the ant, the world appears flat. It can walk forward endlessly without ever encountering a wall or boundary. And yet, the surface is still finite. Eventually, if the ant travels far enough, it returns to where it began. Some cosmologists believe the universe may behave in a similar way, not as a flat, endless void, but as a curved structure existing in dimensions beyond ordinary human perception. In such a universe, there may be no edge, because space itself bends gently back onto itself. Travel far enough in one direction, and theoretically, you could someday return to your starting point. Not because you turned around, but because the universe itself curves. This idea feels deeply unnatural to the human brain. We evolved to understand forests, rivers, and oceans, mountains, small environments with clear physical boundaries. But the cosmos does not seem obligated to obey human intuition. The deeper science explores reality, the stranger reality becomes. Even empty space itself may possess shape, curvature, structure, invisible geometry stretching across unimaginable distances. And despite decades of observation, humanity still does not know whether the universe is truly infinite or merely so enormous that its full shape remains beyond detection. Tonight, the cosmos continues to keep its greatest secret hidden in silence.
There is something strangely comforting about the possibility of an infinite universe. A cosmos with no final edge, no ending, no last page. Only eternal depth unfolding forever beyond the stars. And yet, there is also something deeply unsettling about it. Because infinity removes certainty. If space never ends, then somewhere beyond comprehension, countless galaxies may exist beyond our observable horizon. Perhaps countless worlds resembling our own. Perhaps endless variations of cosmic history repeating across unimaginable distances. The scale becomes so enormous that individuality itself begins to feel small against it. Humanity, our civilizations, our entire history would occupy only an invisible fragment of an eternal cosmos. And still, despite all our telescopes and discoveries,
we remain trapped inside a tiny island of visibility, looking outward into darkness, searching for answers that may forever remain beyond reach. Perhaps this is why the universe fascinates us so deeply. Not because it gives us certainty, but because it reminds us how mysterious existence truly is. The farther we explore, the larger the unknown becomes. And somewhere beyond the last visible galaxies, beyond the fading glow of ancient stars, the universe continues quietly onward. Infinite, perhaps, or curved beyond comprehension, waiting patiently in the dark, far beyond the limits of human sight. If humanity could somehow travel beyond the last visible galaxies, what would we find waiting there? The question itself feels almost impossible, because no human being has ever seen the edge of the observable universe. No spacecraft ever will. The distances are simply too immense. And yet, the imagination continues drifting outward into the dark, past the faint glow of distant galaxies, past the ancient clusters of stars, past the final light still capable of reaching Earth. There may exist regions of the cosmos forever untouched by observation. Silent realms where entire galaxies drift unseen through the darkness. Places so distant, their light is still traveling toward us after billions of years. Perhaps some of those galaxies no longer even exist. Their stars extinguished long ago, their worlds frozen, dark and empty. And still their ancient light continues, crossing the universe like ghosts from the distant past. In many ways, looking into deep space is not like observing the present. It is more like staring backward through time itself. Every distant object becomes a memory, a fragment of ancient history, suspended in light. The farther we look, the older the universe becomes. And somewhere beyond that visible history, the darkness continues, unseen, unmeasured, waiting silently beyond the cosmic horizon. The universe contains distances so vast that even neighboring galaxies are separated by unimaginable emptiness. Between stars, there is silence. Between galaxies, there are enormous cosmic voids stretching across millions of light years. Dark regions containing almost nothing at all. No stars, no planets. Only cold, drifting particles scattered through endless black space. If a human mind could fully experience such isolation, it might feel terrifying. A loneliness beyond anything Earth could ever produce. And yet, there is also something strangely peaceful about the cosmic dark. The universe does not rush. It does not speak.
It simply exists quietly across incomprehensible scales of time and distance. Entire galaxies rotate slowly over hundreds of millions of years. Stars are born. Stars die. Black holes drift invisibly through space.
And still the greater cosmos remains calm, silent, patient. Perhaps this is why so many people find space strangely comforting at night. The universe feels enormous enough to contain every human worry without effort. Our anxieties become small against its scale, tiny flickers inside an ancient, infinite darkness. And somewhere far beyond the visible galaxies, that darkness continues endlessly onward. Deep, still, untouched by human eyes. Some scientists believe there may be structures in the distant universe so enormous they challenge the limits of human understanding. Vast galactic walls stretching across billions of light years. Immense clusters containing thousands of galaxies bound together by gravity. Cosmic filaments forming gigantic webs of matter across the universe. And between them, great empty voids where almost nothing exists at all. From far enough away, the universe may resemble an endless cosmic network glowing faintly in the dark. A structure so vast, no human being could ever observe it completely. Even our most powerful telescopes capture only tiny fragments. Small windows into a much larger reality. And perhaps somewhere beyond the observable horizon, the structure continues forever. Even our most powerful telescopes capture only tiny fragments, small windows into a much larger reality. And perhaps somewhere beyond the observable horizon, the structure continues forever. An endless cosmic web extending through infinite darkness. The thought itself becomes difficult to hold in the mind for long. Distances measured not in miles, or planets, or galaxies, but in billions of light years. Scales so extreme, language itself begins to fail. Tonight, as the Earth turns quietly beneath the stars, countless unseen galaxies continue drifting through the darkness beyond our reach. Invisible oceans of light crossing the silent universe. And humanity remains here, on a small, fragile world, wondering what lies beyond the last visible shore of existence itself. An endless cosmic web extending through infinite darkness. The thought itself becomes difficult to hold in the mind for long. Space is often imagined as chaotic. Explosions, collisions, violent cosmic events unfolding constantly across the stars. And while those things do happen, most of the universe is astonishingly quiet. Between planets, there is silence. Between stars, greater silence still. And between galaxies, the emptiness becomes almost unimaginable. If you could drift alone through intergalactic space, far away from every star in the night sky, the darkness would feel endless. No sunrise, no sound, no familiar constellations surrounding you. Only a cold, black ocean stretching forever in every direction. Even light itself would become rare. The nearest stars might appear as tiny, distant specks, barely visible against the cosmic dark. Human beings evolved beneath warm skies filled with sunlight and atmosphere. We are creatures of sound, wind, oceans, rain, voices. But the universe beyond our world exists mostly in silence. A silence so complete, it almost feels unreal to imagine. And yet, that silent darkness makes up most of existence itself. The galaxies we see scattered across the cosmos are like isolated islands floating inside an infinite sea of emptiness. Tiny pockets of light surrounded by unimaginable distances. Perhaps this is why the night sky can feel both beautiful and unsettling at the same time. It reminds us how small warmth and life truly are within the vast, cold structure of the cosmos. There are regions of space so empty that a traveler could drift for millions of years without encountering a single galaxy. Astronomers call these places cosmic voids, immense dark regions where matter becomes extraordinarily rare. Some voids stretch across hundreds of millions of light years. Inside them, the universe grows quiet and sparse. If human beings could somehow stand within one of these enormous voids, the surrounding darkness would appear almost eternal. The nearest galaxies might exist so far away, their light would barely form faint smudges in the distance. No nearby stars, no glowing nebulae, only vast, silent emptiness surrounding you from every direction. And despite their emptiness, these cosmic voids are incredibly important. They shape the structure of the universe itself. Galaxies gather into enormous clusters and filaments, while the voids expand quietly between them like deep invisible oceans. The universe is not evenly filled with light. Instead, it resembles a gigantic web stretched across the darkness, a cosmic structure balanced delicately between matter and emptiness. Tonight, as cities glow softly beneath Earth's atmosphere, vast, silent voids continue drifting quietly between the galaxies. Ancient regions untouched by life, unlit oceans hidden deep within the infinite dark. Perhaps one of the strangest truths about the universe
is how empty it truly is. Human beings often imagine the cosmos crowded with stars, but even inside galaxies, most distances are enormous beyond comprehension. If our sun were reduced to the size of a small coin, the nearest star would still be hundreds of kilometers away. Space is built from separation, distance, silence. And yet, life emerged inside that silence, on one small world orbiting one ordinary star. A fragile pocket of awareness, surrounded by cosmic darkness. Tonight, somewhere above the earth, the stars continue shining quietly across the ancient sky. Their light crossing unimaginable distances before finally reaching human eyes. Many of those stars may already be gone. Some may have vanished thousands of years ago. Yet their light continues traveling onward through space, like echoes from another time. The universe is filled with ancient echoes. Ghosts of distant suns still glowing long after their deaths. And perhaps, somewhere beyond the visible cosmos, other civilizations may also gaze upward into the dark, wondering if they are alone. Wondering whether the universe has an ending. Wondering what waits beyond the final horizon. Across the immense silence between worlds, countless unanswered questions continue drifting endlessly through the stars. What if the universe has no ending at all? No outer wall hidden somewhere beyond the stars? No final destination waiting at the farthest edge of space? Only infinity, stretching forever through the dark. The idea is difficult for the human mind to fully accept. Everything in ordinary life has boundaries, a beginning, an ending. But the cosmos may not follow the same rules that shape human experience. If the universe is truly infinite, then somewhere beyond imagination, space continues endlessly in every direction. More galaxies, more stars, more worlds drifting silently through eternal darkness. And perhaps, if infinity truly exists, then every possible arrangement of matter may eventually occur somewhere across the endless cosmos. Another Earth, another night sky, another version of humanity gazing upward and asking the same ancient questions. The thought feels almost dreamlike. An eternal universe, endlessly repeating patterns across unimaginable distances. And yet, despite its scale, the universe remains strangely quiet. It does not explain itself.
It offers no clear answers, only mystery layered upon mystery. Perhaps that is why human beings continue searching the stars. Not because we expect certainty, but because wonder itself is part of what makes us human. Tonight, as the Earth drifts quietly through space, the infinite may already surround us in every direction. Silent, endless, waiting beyond the reach of human understanding. Time itself begins to feel strange when thinking about an eternal universe. Human lives are brief. Civilizations rise and disappear. Even stars eventually burn out. But the cosmos moves according to scales far beyond ordinary experience. Some stars live for billions of years. Galaxies evolve slowly across cosmic ages. Black holes may survive longer than almost anything else in existence. And still, the universe continues expanding, slowly carrying galaxies farther apart through the darkness. If enough time passes, the night sky of the distant future may look completely different from the one above Earth tonight. Most galaxies will eventually disappear beyond the cosmic horizon. Stars will fade. The universe may become colder, darker. An endless drifting sea, illuminated only by the final dying remnants of ancient suns. And beyond that distant future, physicists believe even black holes themselves may eventually vanish, leaving behind a thin, cold universe filled mostly with darkness and silence. A cosmos approaching perfect stillness. The thought can feel lonely at first, but there is also something peaceful hidden within it. The universe asks nothing from us. It simply continues. Ancient, immense, silent beyond comprehension. And for a brief moment within that vast eternity, human beings were able to look upward and wonder. Perhaps the edge of the universe is not a physical place at all. Perhaps the true edge exists within the limits of human understanding. Every generation peers farther into the cosmos than the one before it. Every discovery expands the horizon slightly farther into the unknown. And still, the mystery remains. The universe continues stretching outward beyond certainty, beyond complete explanation, beyond the comfortable boundaries of ordinary thought. Tonight, somewhere beyond the last visible stars, beyond every distant galaxy human beings have ever observed, the cosmos continues silently onward. Unseen oceans of darkness, ancient structures drifting through the infinite night, light crossing distances too enormous for the mind to truly grasp.
and here on Earth, beneath a thin atmosphere, on a small, quiet world, humanity continues searching for meaning among the stars.
Perhaps we always will, because the universe does not merely surround us, it humbles us. It reminds us that existence is far stranger, far larger, and far more mysterious than human beings were ever meant to fully understand. And maybe that mystery is enough. Maybe there is something comforting about knowing the cosmos will always remain larger than our questions. A silent, endless frontier waiting patiently in the dark, far beyond the edge of everything we know. Long before human beings existed, the universe was already drifting silently through the dark. Stars were forming. Galaxies were colliding. Ancient light was crossing the emptiness of space long before the first human eyes ever looked upward. And long after humanity is gone, the cosmos will continue. Quietly, patiently. The stars above Earth tonight may seem permanent, but even they are temporary. Every constellation will eventually change. Every sun will one day fade. Even the galaxies themselves will slowly drift apart across the expanding darkness. The universe is not frozen. It is moving constantly through vast rivers of time, beyond ordinary human understanding. And yet, for one brief moment within that endless cosmic story, human beings became aware of the stars. We asked questions. We built telescopes. We searched the darkness for meaning. Perhaps that is one of the most beautiful things about consciousness itself. A small, fragile species standing beneath an infinite universe, trying to understand where it came from, trying to understand whether the cosmos has an ending. And maybe the search itself matters more than the answer. Because somewhere between the stars and the silence, humanity discovered wonder. A quiet connection to something larger than ourselves. Something ancient, endless, and impossibly beautiful. Now, as the universe stretches endlessly beyond the Earth, the night grows quiet once again. The distant stars continue shining softly across the darkness. Ancient galaxies drift beyond human sight, and somewhere far beyond the observable horizon, light continues traveling silently through the infinite black. Perhaps there is no edge waiting at the end of the cosmos. Perhaps the universe simply continues forever. An endless ocean of stars fading gently into the dark. Tonight, you do not need to solve its mysteries.
You do not need to understand the infinite. It is enough simply to drift beside it for a little while, to listen quietly as the universe moves around you, to imagine distant galaxies glowing softly across ancient cosmic oceans. And slowly, as your thoughts begin to fade like distant starlight, the cosmos remains exactly as it has always been. Vast, silent, patient beyond time itself. The stars above continue their endless journey through the darkness. Galaxies turn slowly across billions of years, and somewhere beyond all visible horizons, the universe waits quietly in the infinite night.
And so, our journey toward the edge of the universe comes gently to an end. Far beyond the Earth, beyond the stars, beyond the distant galaxies fading into darkness, the cosmos continues endlessly onward, silent and immeasurable, ancient beyond imagination. Tonight, as you rest beneath the quiet night sky, remember that you are part of this vast universe too, made from the same ancient matter as the stars themselves, connected to a cosmos billions of years old. And although humanity may never fully understand the true shape of the universe, perhaps there is comfort in that mystery. Some questions do not need final answers. Some horizons are meant to remain distant. The universe has always invited us to wonder, to imagine, to drift beyond the limits of ordinary thought. And now, as the stars continue shining softly above the sleeping earth, let the darkness grow calm around you. Let the noise of the world fade quietly away. And somewhere deep within the infinite cosmos,
beyond every visible horizon, the universe continues its silent, endless journey through the night. Good night.